Welcome to another edition of Python for You. One thing I didn't mention the last time I did a screencast on this is that you don't need to run Python from the command line in a terminal window or in a command prompt on Windows. Once you've installed the latest, what you'll get is this idle environment, which if you go into the Python install, you'll find it here. If you're on Windows, it's in the Start menu. And if you bring up idle, first off, it'll start off with this absolutely horrific 10-point font, which I could barely see. So I went in here to Preferences and I upped the font size. So that's the first thing. But in general, once you've got it there, you've got your standard environment, so you can start typing in stuff and work with it. But what I wanted to go through today after bringing that up is strings in Python, some basic stuff. So this is a string. Notice the single tick marks. But interestingly enough, this is also a string. So if I use double ticks, I get a string. Notice that it prints itself using single ticks. So that's kind of the standard the environment uses, but either single ticks or double quotes are using a string. If you want to escape a quote to put it inside, so I do something like this. This is a string with a backslash, and I'll put a double quote in it. Notice what happens. I managed to put it in there. The backslash goes away because I've used that to escape. So one thing that means, though, is what if you wanted the backslash? So what about this? Let's say I want to print like a path on DOS, so something like C colon or C backslash print backslash to backslash name. So let's put that in, see what happens. Well, notice what happened there. The backslash n got interpreted as new line. So if you're not a programmer, that probably doesn't mean much to you. That's the standard C new line character, backslash n. What you can do is you can more or less escape that as well. So if I want to do that, notice I put this R in front of things. So I put R, and now I put in the string C, and what did I type? I typed backslash print backslash to backslash name, and let's put in that. And there it all came in. So a couple of different ways you can escape things. If you want to include a backslash, make sure you put an R for raw string in there. If you want to just escape a single quote or a double quote, use the backslash as I've done there. Also, if you want to have embedded new lines, so you can use triple quotes. So I can do something like this, 1, 2, 3. This is a string with new lines in it. And notice what happens. I've got the backslash n's there in the printing. So print's a little funky, but that's how you put that in. This is kind of a basic introduction to some very basic things about strings in Python. Keep in mind that you can use single quotes or double quotes. Keep in mind that you have to escape those within a string. If you want new lines embedded within your string, go ahead and use the triple quotes. And overall, you don't need to use the command line. You can go ahead and run this little idle environment. It's installed for you whether you're on Windows or Mac. If you're on Windows, use the Start menu, unless you're on Windows 8, in which case, well, I'm not sure why you're doing that, but in any case, just run idle and you'll be all set. So that's about it for today. Until next time, have fun with Python.